Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. Today I want to look into the relationship between Shailene Woodley and Aaron Rodgers. After I did the Joe Burrow reading, I thought it'd be fun to do an NFL WAG girlfriend wife series. So I've done Brittany Mahomes. I just did Joe Burrow. I feel like Haley Steinfeld would be fun because she just married what's his name from the Bills? Josh Allen. But I kind of want to do like a WAG series. That would be really fun. But yeah, I want to do the relationship between them. They were engaged. If you guys don't know who Shailene Woodley is, she's an actress. I love her. I stan her. I feel like she's just so real. And then Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. I feel like he's still active, but he's kind of washed up, if I'm being honest. So they were engaged to be married back in like 2020, 2021. And they ended up breaking up. I feel like I see them pop up in the news every so often, but they're not together to my knowledge. So for alleged and intern purposes only, I'm going to kind of get into like their relationship, see what that was like, see why they broke up. If you guys want a free reading from me, I am doing them still. Email me at floatinghands@gmail.com and I will send you your video. All you need is your prompt, your picture, and your birthday. So let's see. What was the relationship like when they were together? I'm picturing like a couple on a beach relaxing. I don't know if they felt like they were each other's escape or if everything was kind of like loosey-goosey. I'm hearing like island music, like from like Jamaica or like somewhere from a pretty island. So I feel like they were each other's vacation. But let's see what the tarot cards say. What was their relationship like when they were together? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. So the Nine of Cups in the reversal, that's about overindulgence and arrogance, constantly needing validation. The Knight of Wands was about self-doubt, hesitation, things not working out the way that you wanted to. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reversal, which is about a cycle not completing. That's about loss and breaking with tradition. Yeah, I feel like they were kind of, in my opinion, when I saw they got together, I was like, that's kind of an interesting match. It's not a match you typically see. So Shailene Woodley's kind of out there, but I guess so is Aaron Rodgers now. I don't know how much of that was him before he got married, or he was engaged to Shailene Woodley. But that's about like feeling controlled. Yeah, again, like I said, I think they were each other's like I think she was his vacation away from what society expected of him with that Ten of Pentacles in the reversal. I think somebody needed a little bit of validation. I think somebody needed to be treated like a child. Mr. Aaron Rodgers, I get it more so from her. From him being needed to be treated like a child, and that's about like self-doubt. But yeah, I think that she was not the traditional choice for him, in my opinion, for alleged intern purposes only. Intuition, moons, the emotion. Yeah, like this is like the ultimate woo-woo card in my mind's eye. Yeah, walking away. I'm hearing Kelly Clarkson's song Breakaway. And then I wonder if they fought about children, because that's about like that the Six of Cups. Not the Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups in the reversal. That's about illusions and complete. Yeah, appearances being deceiving. Things are too good to be true. This is about something burning hot, really hot and heavy and really fast. I just think they were weird, and sometimes that works, but sometimes it doesn't. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? That's exactly how I felt. Devil's cards about toxicity, attachment, Ten of Cups in the reversal, disharmony, Two of Wands. A choice kind of had to be made. I notice how this person's like standing with the world in one hand and leaning on the wand with the other, and the other wand's kind of behind it and he's facing away from it. I just don't think they were compatible. I feel like they were each other's like summer fling, even though they were engaged. But that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Let's see. Why did they end up breaking up? Or why did they cut off their engagement? I'm sure there's rhetoric. I'm sure there's interviews, rhetoric out there about this, but I'm too lazy to look that up, and I like looking at the tarot. So, anybody else just love The Secret Life of the American Teenager? That was my shit in elementary and middle school, which, looking back, I should not have been watching that shit. But yeah, I love Shailene Woodley, always have. And Aaron Rodgers is cute, even though I'm an Eagles fan. I should give these a good shuffle. So, why'd they break up? What's the real reason? Why did they break up? For alleged and entertainment purposes only. Why couldn't they stay together? Lack mindset, conflicts, maybe a little bit of money with that Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, boundaries, King of Cups, King of Wands. So that's interesting. I should have Googled their signs. I'm gonna be nosy now. I have to Google it. Aaron Rodgers' birthday. He's a Sag. That could be the King of Wands. And Shailene Woodley. When's her birthday? Is she a fucking Scorpio? Was she a... Let's see. Sorry, I feel the need to Google this. She is a fucking Scorpio. That's so funny. So that's her. She's the King of Cups. That's about boundaries. But I also feel like because it's her, I feel like there were some boundary issues regarding her. And then the King of Wands is him because he's a Sagittarius, I believe. And that's like somebody who is about like power and authority. I think she pushed the envelope when it came to like boundaries. And I'm getting like dominatrix from Aaron Rodgers. And if you know, like Shailene Woodley is loosey-goosey. She's like very into the environment. She's not even liberal. She's like humanitarian, very one with like nature and stuff. I think that's about feeling like physically and financially depleted. I mean, there could have been a little bit of money issue, but she has her own money. I really don't think it's so much more about money. It is kind of like, look at these people. They're walking through a snowstorm, and so I feel like this relationship was a lot of work. So I feel like as far as she was concerned, there were some boundary issues on her end. Like she kind of pushed the envelope, and he kind of, with that King of Wands as he's a Sag, he just I just think that he wanted to have power over her. And somebody like Shailene Woodley, it's not gonna happen, babes. She's one with the earth. Six of Pentacles, sharing with generosity attached. Strings with attached. Shailene, I feel like there could have been a point where he was like, I'm Aaron Rodgers, and she's like, bitch, I'm Shailene Woodley. I got my own money. It's giving boss ass bitch. I don't need you. The Fool card in the reverse. There was just a lot of like look at them. They're the two lovers that are chained together, not by love, but by toxicity, by the devil. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles is literally about generosity with strings attached, inequality. I think that I get the feeling that Aaron Rodgers wanted to be like her daddy, and she was like, fuck no. The Fool card in reverse. Yeah, in astrology, the Fool card is about Uranus, which is about freedom. I think Shailene Woodley needed a lot of freedom, and Aaron Rodgers didn't want to give that to her. I think he kind of wanted to like figuratively chain her up. Yeah, it's about like stepping outside of your comfort zone and not wanting to. The Devil card, toxicity. Yeah, I just think that she pushed the boundaries and he didn't like that, and he tried to be like her daddy, and she was like, no, you're not my father. Yeah, Page of Pentacles and over. Yeah. They just weren't compatible. I will say I'm pulling a lot of Pentacles, so I feel like money could have had a little bit to do with it, but I feel like it was more so him trying to peacock a little bit, and her being kind of like, I have my own money. I'm working late because I'm a singer. That's about like important goals, procrastination. So they could have thought about really important things such as like children and career and just spending time with each other. Because if they were dating during COVID, I mean, I'm thinking about Joe Alwyn and Taylor Swift, where they were isolated, and so they got to have this really awesome relationship. And then when 2022, 23 rolled around and Taylor kind of wanted to like go back into the world, Joe was like liked having her to himself because that's what their relationship had always been. The Nine of Pentacles is about, materialism. I feel like he was more on the materialistic side, whereas Shailene, Woodley, I get very like, I'm sure she likes nice things, right? Like she puts on makeup, she acts, but I really do feel like she, to her core, is a natural girly who cares about the environment and like just very like van life, dreads, hippie. I think she just feels like he was super materialistic. And then you have the Sun card, which is about, in the reversal, that's about pessimism and confusion, connected to the Magician. It's also connected to the Wheel of Fortune, 10 cycles completing. All you kind of Wheel of Fortune also is like money and good luck and fame and fortune. So I don't know what she expects dating a football player, but I think the gist was they just were two fundamentally different people. And I ultimately think that he wanted to have power over her, and she was not wanting somebody that wanted to have power over her. So hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If there are any other NFL couples that you want read, let me know. I do have a couple in mind, but thank you guys for listening in, and I'll catch you at the next one.